Hello there and welcome back to another video on my channel. How are we doing today? As I said in yesterday's video, I'm going to be showing you the exercises, the physiotherapy exercises that I have to do every single day. So, let's go. So these exercises, as I said, that I have to do every day, I believe are to help the flexibility and mobility in my back. I do have to be careful as to which ones I do. Obviously these ones I have to do every single day, but if my back is sore, I won't do it. Or if my chest is sore, I won't do it. And if one is better than the other, obviously I won't do one exercise if it's hurting my back or chest, but do the rest of them. So the first exercise I have to do actually involves me sitting down. So this was fairly good planning from my side for the first time ever. So I have to have my feet firmly on the floor and then cross my arms and hands across my chest. And then slowly turn to the left as far as I can go within a pain margin of 3 to 4. If it goes any higher than that, it's just not worth it. So I have to revert myself back. And I have to hold that for 5 to 10 seconds and then do it 3 times on each side. So let's get on with it. Okay, so about there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and as I said, it's between 5 and 10 seconds. Sometimes if I feel really good, I'll do it for 5. No, sometimes if I feel really good, I'll do it for 6 seconds. If I feel that it's really hurting, I'll do it for 5, and it just depends on how I'm feeling each individual day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And also every week I do this, because I've been doing this for a couple of weeks now, I try and up it a little bit, like up a second every week if I can, but as I say, it depends completely day by day. So as I say, that was the first lot, so I now need to do that another 2 times on each side. So I'm not going to sit and show you that lot because that would be really boring for you. So that's the main first exercise. So now I'm going to move on to the second one. So this is the next exercise. I need to do this standing up with my feet hip width apart or shoulder width apart. I tend to do hip because it's just easier for me. And then I need to put my hands on either side of me legs. And then I need to keep my head up straight and just slowly move to one side. As far down as I can go to my knee. So probably about here. And I need to do that for 5 seconds, hold that for 5 seconds and do it 3 times on each side. So let's do the first lot. So about, and I also need to be careful that my hip doesn't shoot all the way over here because that's not any good. So I need to keep relatively straight the entire time. So let's work this out. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then slowly back up. I also have to keep really controlled and slow because I do rush it very much, and I think that's mainly because life is such a rush and you keep moving all the time. It's hard to remember to actually slow down. So this is actually quite a good grounding exercise as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and back up again. So as I say, I need to do this 3 times in total on each side, so I would do another 2 after this. But again, I'm not going to sit and show you all that because that would be a really boring video for you guys. So let's move on to the next move. So it may look like that I'm actually lying down and having a rest, but I'm not. This is the next exercise. And to be honest with you, the next 2 exercises are lying down, but I can do them either way. However, personally, I find this one easier to start with because then this one I find the hardest to do, and then the next one's relatively easy for me to do. So if I start off with this one, I can then go on to the either one rather than the other way around, which to me seems a bit pointless. So the first exercise lying down is I need to have my palms flat on the floor, my feet flat on the floor with my knees bent, probably about shoulder width and hip width apart again. And then I just slowly raise my legs up, bringing them closer to my chest. And now you can either go up or underneath your knees. Personally, I find underneath my knees easier to do. So I need to hold this for 5 to 10 seconds, and I need to do that 3 to 5 times. Okay, so let's count this one as the first one. So slowly arching it up, and then pulling down slightly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and back down. So that's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and back down. And I'll show you one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So now again, as much as possible, I like to do the maximum, but sometimes depending on each individual day, it will depend on what I can and can't do. So now on to the next move. So now the next exercise is along the same lines, except I need to have my knees and ankles together, and then slowly move my knees to the left or right, keeping my back straight and my hips on the floor with my palms down. So moving it as far as I can go within the 3 to 4 pain measurements, so probably about there. And I need to hold this for 5 to 10 seconds and do it 3 times on each side. So hold on, just rearrange, go down. Probably about there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Back up. And to the right. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and back up. So now, as you can see, that's not a quick exercise to do, so I won't bother showing you the rest of these, but that is the basic gist, and I need to do that one particular another 2 more times. So these are the exercises that I have to do every single day, and in tomorrow's video I will be showing you the exercises that I have to do every other day, and they're more of a strengthening than what this does for my body. And that is it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description, as I love them all and wouldn't put them there if I didn't. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video, seeing as this is something that I would like to go into in the future when I am fit and ready again. Obviously I'm not going to be fit right away, but you know, this will sort of build me up again, which is really what I'm hoping for. And then I'm hoping to just show you the exercises that I'm doing every once in a while on my channel. And finally, don't forget to like, leave a nice comment and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time. Bye!